Hi everyone. Thank you. That's what life view. I hope you guys are, learning. The essence of sharing is for you to learn. Too much of friends, things like that. You need to, pick something to use, because this story, you need it. You need to learn. I'm sharing because I want you to learn. We can afford to keep it up, but there is no need. So everybody is watching, and I pray to God that you listen. All right, Auntie Princess.
Yeah, you were at the point where you were saying they were accusing you that probably you were not sick, that some days you look
How
fine.
can I
That was
be
where you
lying
were.
about sickness? What kind of sickness is that? For 5 years, you didn't even turn the camera as a so-called friend or even an enemy self when you even send somebody to turn. It's just a WhatsApp. You just turn it and you see the person, or you send somebody if you so care. If you need the address, we can give it to you. Why saying somebody will come and dress? So am I dressed? Do I have? If I want to hide, you see they've taken the lights now. Please let them put on the generator so that we can proceed.
Okay, no worries. We can hear you. But okay, while they are putting it on, you continue from where you stopped. But I don't. I'm just saying this from a place of this is just me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't subscribe to people like acting as if they know somebody's pain more than that person. So
yeah, she kept belittling what I feel.
Yeah. So when it comes to you being sick or not, I don't, because when you remove the scarf, I was a bit, taken aback. I just want to say, I don't know for other people or something. You are saying your mind, you are saying your piece, your experience. If it's not okay for anybody, problem is on here. You don't need to. I don't want you to remove the scarf again. Do you understand? They don't need. You are the owner of your body. And you know what I like that you said yesterday. You said you have been bleeding for long, but at least you are happy now that it has reduced.
Yes.
It has stopped. Now you know what's in your eye don't see, so they don't have the right. Nobody has the right.
They want to tell me what I've gone through. I know pick up my story.
So don't let that one. The reason I kept quiet is because obviously when I asked you yesterday we're random, but when I've asked you the 3 questions, I needed you to pour out your mind. You understand? So pour out your mind. But I'm telling you one-on-one now, you don't need to prove anything to them when it comes to your sickness. Okay, yes, it's your body.
This is somebody.
You went through the thing. So the thing you said is what we should, when it comes to your health, thank God that yes, you are where you are now. And I also like the fact that you are alive to say it. A lot of people are gone. They can't come and defend themselves. You understand what I'm saying? So the fact that you are alive to say your truth is okay. Okay, the light is back. The light is back. So, we know, I'm not blind. I can see that you have not been feeling well. You have said it. You have explained a couple of things. So go ahead. Don't let whatever they said concerning the ailment itself. I mean, that's obvious. It's obvious for the eyes to see. So continue, please.
So, so after doing that, she now came in between me now saying, why did I send this letter, this message to him? He sent this message that I shouldn't quote her, that there is a blogger called Cutty Juice. Meanwhile, this blogger, I do not know her. You understand? The blogger is always against me, so I know people who are against me. If you are pretending to support me suddenly, it's only because you think, suddenly you are on the right side. She told me that this lady told her that I'm the one giving her Johnson's story. I'm like, how am I doing all this? Always trying to put me in some trouble. There's no need for you to be putting me in people's harm. I mean, in people's way. It can be harmful to me. You are exposing me to more danger the more you talk about me. It's an industry where dog eats dog society. They are not going to defend me. I'm not giving them money. I am not, sleeping with them. I'm not licking their breasts. I'm not giving them head. So I don't expect them to come and stand and talk about me and defend me. I can only defend myself. I cannot argue with you with your story. When
Exactly.
the issue of your children came up, I wasn't following you, but we are all posting now. We are all shouting. I don't need to be your friend to do that. We are talking about a child. I'm somebody's child. I'm a child. You understand? So you trying to defend, trying to tell people how I am acting.
Is the noise coming from you?
It doesn't make sense.
Is the noise coming from you?
No.
Okay, continue.
Yes.
It has stopped.
Okay. So then I left them, and she now said, "Oh, why am I angry?" I said, "Oh, because my dad had stroke, and I sent him a message that I need some money. If I need money, he's the person. I don't understand the beggy you're talking about. Stella, have I begged you for money? I want you to say it if I've begged you for money before. Since you call me beg, so that I will know who and who I have begged. And let me tell them that I am sorry that I didn't know that they don't beg in their village. I'm not a Dangote family, so obviously, no matter how I have, I need to ask."
So when you asked him for this money, you asked him directly or through Stella?
No, she told me that you know what, just to make peace, because he told her that I'm going to be angry right now, and probably I'm destroying some things right now. That's how I am. I like to destroy things, that maybe now I'm angry. How would you assume I'm angry after this many years? You don't even know how I am right now. You are on WhatsApp with me and you can't turn your phone. Who are you feeling for? Maybe you Johnson again. Come out.
So now, if I understand what you're saying, so after the issue of the money,
and now left both of them. They now became best friends again.
Wow.
And removed me out of it.
What about the money?
What is going on? He said he's going to send you 5 million.
Okay.
And I said, okay, because I don't have anything to tell her, but okay. Since I already knew what she did, I sent her the message that it seemed like you played me and I fell into it. But I'm just happy that I brought them back together. Whether it's a lie or it's the truth, I brought them back together, which is just in this 2019? 2020. 2020, during lockdown. She used me to collect money for palliative, and what they call her.
So he gave her 5 million. Is that what you're saying?
Not me. Johnson told her, since he's ashamed now, you understand? He's ashamed that I heard what he said. What he said is in my story. You can watch it. What he said is in my story. It's an audio note. He was insulting my mother because I asked for. Yeah, he was insulting my father and my mother. I'm like, why would a pastor be insulting people? You are showing people that you give people money. Though most of them die. I won't lie. All the people when you don't give money, where then they now? So even me ask him for money, me to get as a bit. But then I didn't have anybody. Now he tell me no matter what, and I said it. Now instead I changed the thing. Then she now said he he's going to send this 5 million. Blah blah blah. I said thank you. I left. I deleted his number from my phone. That one was right. I deleted it. So that I don't have to tell him what he said again. I don't want. So you understand, because this is about me. They are obviously trying to see where they will put me. You can hear them mentioning names and trying to fix me again in another thing. I know what I've gone through in my life. You cannot bring out people and say, this is what I said, and this is what I said. If I talk, if I like my talk, say 10 people do juju. If they not do, then they don't go talk, say them do.
Did he finally give you the 5 million? He
sent 2.5. She now said he sent 2.5 for. And I said thank you, because I don't have anything to say. Somebody don't insult me. I told her no. She said no. Now you can't do that. Now you have to take it. But look at the way she said this. She said I was bombarding her. I was doing this, telling her to do that. Stella for waiting for just a matter. I can send him a message direct. How yes, go answer. Not be you introduce me to Ram. I don't know the way carry him. If you want to marry him, carry go. What's all this? Stella, what is it? Johnson, who should be all this one? Your penis wait there for Twitter. It's not something you should be thinking about.
What? Sorry.
His penis is why is he not talking about the dick on social media? Why is even, in fact, Johnson, do not make me angry this night. Your dick is rotating around. That should be your problem. That should be your major concern. You had a relationship, you lied. You got me pregnant how many times? Are you crazy? Are you crazy, Johnson? Do you want me to start spilling all the bullshit that we do together if you are mad? You know, you are very crazy. For 9 months that I was out, you go think, say, this man go get sense. If you can call my mother and say, your girl is cheating on me, your daughter is cheating on me, you can't call my mother to say, oh, your daughter is spoiling my name round after I've given her this amount of money for your eye surgery. A good man would do that. Telling me that when they ask him to help me, are you mad? Justin, I mean, you want help? You dey praise. I mean, you want help? They are talking about my illness, and you're talking about nonsense. You're trying to clean your name. We get it. But use people that make sense, please. I have your name tattooed on my hand, motherfucker. This is your name here. I had to cover the nonsense when he told me that, Shebi, I have a blood to spill. How can a man who is saying he's in a relationship tell the woman that had a tattoo of his name that I have blood? How he takes in my blood, man? When they did it, this is a tattoo of his name. You can't make me go right tattoo, clear my hand, right, cover everything. Nonsense. With all the lies he told me and just the stardom, go, I'm not going to enjoy the stardom. Just don't cut the thing out instead of him to take accountability. I am taking my own. Why can't you just bow down to die your stupid pride you think you have? I know right now you're everywhere doing like this right now. We will just pick her up. Yeah, I was waiting for you. I was waiting to see you. Man, come out naked, come meet you. Johnson. In fact, if I don't see you that much where you talk, say you want to see me for that curtain, they don't burn you where, Johnson. And you, Stella, make sure you collect your own. Because if I don't see Stella's own, Johnson, let me tell you, you have to bring a private jet to my house and pick me up. Losers. Yes, of course, I didn't know he was married. I knew in the process, you there with somebody, when, okay, all the fuck, make it just go like that. If you want to go, can you go? If I won't go, now so you go call my mother, talk something, I will come back again. Now me will come the beg. I won't go again. You go. Do you know how long he's been dragging me? Forget that thing, whether I marry or not marry. I have said I am sorry about that. We're talking about the way. Forget. You have to talk to Sule too. Do not tell me I am wrong. I am wrong. Wrong.
Okay.
How will I know?
Okay, so there's a question here.
2009. There is no way I knew he was a pastor. 2009. Let them bring out the whatever that is out. This picture here was 2000 and what? That's the one I used in 2013 for his birthday. This is from him. When did I start knowing he was a pastor? When he sent this. Let me show you.
When did you know? Because that's the question here. That's your.
That's when I knew. And he told me he was a motivational speaker.
What year was this? What year did he tell you that he's the most?
This was 2011.
Okay.
I mean, will I go and start buying his book? You can see that he's not even looking like the same person. Obviously, this picture, you can see that it's a long time ago.
Yeah, I see it.
So why will I have all this?
Okay, so did he just say, yesterday, you remember you mentioned him saying also that was a Sunday school teacher
and oil and gas. Sunday school teacher, oil and gas. Those are the things he said he was doing. And I don't know and did he to search the Sunday school. I'm not a Christian.
Which year? And this was
when we started dating, in fact, he was now bringing the CD for me to see how he was preaching in the Sunday school.
Okay.
Because he wants me to see it. And I keep asking him, is it not a sin for you to be doing what you're doing? He said it's human. If any of you who know Johnson here is watching, you will know that this is what he says. I am human. He is human.
Let me clarify something, please. You continue. When you started dating, you said for the first few months, then was it in the first 2 years or after that first 2 years that you found out he was a pastor? Because I want to understand, you started dating in 2009. Yes. Then you found out he was a pastor in 2011.
11, yes, because throughout that 2010, we are obviously, you understand, he has already told me who what he does. I'm like, wow, a young man. He was 41 years old. You understand? I'm like, okay, why are you doing this? He even said he has a library. It's a book, like a bookshop in Port Harcourt. So he's a Sunday school teacher, motivational speaker. You understand? So, all these things are normal things that men, use as excuse to.
Did he take you to the library in the 6 years that you dated?
No, now, why would I be doing all that? I was a busy actress now. I can't be following a man up and down no matter the relationship. This is a secret relationship, remember?
Okay.
It's not something that we were, even though we go out to shop, we go to the spa together. So if you know he's a pastor, why was he doing all that with me? Please, people should stop blaming me. I'm being truthful and realistic. No, I thought you said I've never been to his house in Auchi. I have no business in Auchi.
I also asked you that yesterday. Yes. That in the 6 years, how come you never visited his house? And you explained that you had a small, a flat in Maryland.
I don't. Even if he was staying in Lagos, I'm not a visitor. I'm not the kind of person who visit people because he told me not to. So I have the limit of places I go. Sometimes if I want to go and shoot, he says no. So somebody that does all these things, why are you trying to come and vindicate him? As in, what are you trying to bring out? What story are you trying to put out? If you want to shut me up, is this the way to shut me up? You can't shut me up like this. You can't shut me up. It's my story. I can do a book. I can write movies. You understand? It's my story. You people have your own story. If it gets to you, you can edit my part, but I not edit anything. You do, you collect. If I do, give me. I ask God for forgiveness every day for the things I didn't know that I use my hand to draw for myself. I'm not going to throw myself over it. No.
I don't want you to you were also telling me the other time when I said some people were sending, you understand? I think if you're reading some of the things, it might distract you. But me, what I'm looking at for now is the pinned one. And that is why I asked you that question, because it was pinned. Don't let that, because you will be answering the question, and then if you see it, it will just, you understand what I'm saying?
Okay, all right.
So I asked you a question to reiterate what you said yesterday. When I said in the 6 years that you dated, you didn't go to that. You said you had a small pad in Maryland, like a flat. Isn't that what you said yesterday, that you had a flat and then you met in hotels as well?
Yes.
That's what you said. Okay. So that's why I'm saying that, because somebody was asking, did he take you to out here? And I'm sure maybe you didn't see it when they put it. That's why I was asking you that question, so that you can answer it. So they are saying, how was Mercy Johnson and Toto involved?
Mercy Johnson is not involved in Johnson's issue with me. Though he told me he knew her. Yes, there's nobody he doesn't know. But Tonto at all. Tonto is not even involved. Who called her in? Okay, I heard Stella called her in, but she has no business in Johnson's.
What did Stella say about her? What did Stella say? What did Stella say about Tonto?
No, they were talking about Juju. That Mercy did Juju or no Juju. So they were talking about Mercy there, and I don't know. What is she saying? Oh, sorry. Again, I did it. I'm reading what this lover wrote. I don't know why she dragged that one. If I want to drag somebody, I would do it myself. You don't need to do all that. You understand? So Kemi, that I do not know from heaven, saying that, how can I not know anybody? An acclaimed investigative journalist. Two investigative journalists will sit down when they know their work. So I don't know anybody to talk to confide in. Is those people that will confide in? Is it Kemi that I will talk to? Kemi, bring that chat out. You've been saying this since, and you didn't bring the chat out. Abi, you did not bring any chat out. And when I'm talking, I bring chat out. There is no need, to defend anybody who doesn't want to be defended. I'm not here for that. Okay? Look, this is, I don't know if you can read it. I do not know. Can you read it?
No, I can't see it. Maybe they can see it. I'm trying, but
okay.
The light is.
If you guys can see it, you can see the message he sent. He asking me if I need money by myself, and he was talking about 15 million here. And this is 2018. Look at it, 2018.
Can you read part of the message? Can you read part of it?
Okay, first let's start from here.
Okay.
You can see the kind of pictures that we have here, and he's doing Miss, I should keep sending. I don't need to do all this anyway, but there's nothing for me to hide. You can see there's no need for me to edit anything. Even the picture, you can see the picture there, so that you won't think I'm cropping anything and showing something else. That is me with my ass hanging, trying to be sexy. What 15 million? Please let me talk. Okay, here, look at it. Okay. He said nice here, and I said thank you, Papi. I'm back. You have a program in Cotonou. He had a program in Cotonou.
Okay.
He said yes, days back. Look at it. It's November, which is November. If you can see it, it's November.
Just read it. Read it. November last year or 2 years ago.
I want to be, I want you to see it so that it won't be that maybe I'm formulating it.
Yeah, because I'm trying to look at it, but the light is blinding.
Okay, he said, okay, thank God. And I said, he now said, lol, okay. No, I said, okay, Papi, the medication money. He said, lol, okay. He now said, how much? This is it. You can see it. If Stella is talking, I have facts here. He's the one asking me how much I need here. And he laughed and said, I don't make transfer again. Look at it. He doesn't make transfer again because, let me read it. I don't make transfer again because, okay, but I don't make transfer money no more. I long stopped. You see, I didn't know about it that he stopped because we were not in touch. So I didn't know. He said I do cash. And I said, that's true, I forgot. And I said, I'm sorry. He said, no, I'm not upset. And I said, okay, Papi. He said, last year in my crisis, which was the crisis he had in 2017.
Okay.
He said, last year in my crisis, I promised my wife that the promise I gave to Madame is that I'm not going to send money through the bank anymore to anybody. And my banker is close to her.
Wow. That's his account officer.
Yes.
Okay.
So how, please? How?
Just to clarify, the money for this medication was for what? For you?
I'm trying to tell you, this is 2019. It's when I was bleeding.
Okay.
For him to send. You understand? Because I was in the hospital. You understand? So if he willingly was talking about this, how come everything changed under 3 months and suddenly is blackmail? I do not understand how the blackmail came about when he's here.
So did he finally give you the money in cash?
This is our conversation.
Did he finally give you the money in cash?
No. He disappeared again.
Okay.
Do you understand? That is when Stella now came in indirectly.
Okay.
When my tummy was coming out, when my tummy was coming out, I told Nigerians that I was pregnant because I didn't know what to say. What am I going to say? And they were already talking. You understand? Anywhere I go, people know that. Even to wear what do you call it, waist train, I can barely wear it. So you understand? Because of that, in fact, I don't.
Can I quickly ask you a question? I know I asked something close to it yesterday when I said you didn't visit him, but I saw the question was pinned before. It's no longer there. That did you meet any of his family members at all? Because I know you said he talked to your mama, but did you meet his family members?
Oh yes, now he has a brother called Emmanuel. I know Emmanuel very well. He has an elder brother. He has an elder brother who is not. He's a little bit ill too, So I know some of his family. Oh yes, definitely I do.
And
I
that
just
time
feel
that
the
he said,
peace is home. Huh?
that time he said, I promised madam I will not transfer. I asked yesterday, I'm going to ask you again. Did you think, or can you tell me that the wife knew? Did the wife know about your relationship?
I
Because
don't
the
know.
way
I
he
don't know
said
what he
it,
tells. I only know what he tells me. And I know now most of what he told me was BS.
so he never mentioned that maybe his wife knows about you or heard about you.
No, he never agreed. No, no, no. He doesn't even agree to things like that. So how is he going to ever agree? He can only
So he
tell me
just,
that this person knows. I don't know what he tells those people. I know what he told me about each person. And I don't know what
okay.
he must have said. It's possible that he will say, oh, she's the one who told me. Because I know him very well. If you know him, you hear history. He's not going to come direct. He's going to go this way before you answer. He will bring out 4 names. Inside those 4 names, the person he wants to know about is there. So when the talk don't reach the person turn, you go hear the amebo way in 1 year.
Okay.
Meanwhile, you have given all the answers that you need.
Mm-hmm.
So he will now give it to a third party as a story of his own.
Okay, I just wanted to clear the air that he
No,
didn't
and the
discuss
funny
that
thing
with
is
you.
that
Like,
he has used me severally to even do his preaching about whether somebody is saying they took their glory. He already said it there on his pulpit. He said it there on that altar of God. To stand there and lie. I don't understand why you will stand every Sunday to be lying and dabbing your face with handkerchief. When you know you are lying. You are lying. You are here sometimes Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sunday gone, wait church today, you know they go. You know you
I don't
never
understand.
go with me. You never for once leave my place, go church. No be helicopter. Now, wait church finish, you go see I'm there. If I wasn't important, why were you doing all that?
You mean he went from your place? Is it the one in Maryland?
Yes.
He went from there to church. He came from
He
church
comes
there.
from here to Awuchi. I'm telling you, he comes in. Don't worry, Shebi in a court case we get to we'll do open trial. Everybody go here to read of food. Forget this thing I'm saying here. I'm obviously censoring a lot of stuff. I mean, if I
Yes,
can show
yes.
you my ass dangling up in that chart, that means it's small. Okay? All this one, if they like, they let them because I know this phone is obviously distracting me, so I'm not going to read the page so that I can know what I'm saying.
Is it the chat for the money? Do you want to read the remaining chat for the money?
No. My doctor actually sent me a message that some people are sending him results I did in December. They said I have autoimmune disease, and I had all the tests done. So I posted the results. You understand? So they went to the hospital texting the doctor. To do you what? Yeah. This is that kind of doctor where they collect money. My dear, there's the people who go, there's no length they can't go in order to bring you down. What I did is what I don't know. That I made so many enemies like this. Stella saying people don't like me. You go ask me if I like them. People don't like me. Then they see they collect all my gifts. None of them called me throughout this period. Though. For these 9 months that my eyes are seen shaggy. None of them. The people who called me, I can count them. Eve Ensign, Sonia Ugiri, Tonto. Just few, that's the ones I can remember. Omoboti. That's all. Oh. Even the people doing advert for me, that I am giving things for them to advertise for me. All of them. Pew. Till today I'm talking to you.
And they knew you were, and they all knew you were sick. They all knew you were very sick.
Yeah, you know, because I will fall ill and come back. Fall ill and get back. That's the rotation. Even if you were with me, you'll be tired because I was always falling sick. You understand? She's saying that they pursued me from Nollywood. Who did?
And this was after the pregnancy?
Just lover. Yes, my dear, they didn't even know that, you know, I've lost so much in the course of seeing this man, in the course of my own mistake. You're trying to tell me I'm lying for my pain, for the things that I know. No, about this, my evidence there for my hash drive. No, there with me. I know they keep those things. No. Don't worry. Thank you so much. That's not where the evidence there. No,
this
fear.
9 months bleeding came after the last pregnancy.
No, now I've been sick for a while now. Auntie Princess, follow the story.
Sorry.
Understand.
You know why I'm asking? Because you mentioned yesterday that despite the fact that you were bleeding, he came to you.
Yes,
he still
now.
had something to do with you while you were bleeding.
Last ones. This chat is 2018. The one I'm telling you is 2017 stroke now.
But we have confirmed that on all occasions, while you were bleeding, he was still having something with you.
Yes, now he now stopped.
And on occasions that you were not even bleeding, when you met with him, you started bleeding.
Yes.
That's what he said.
And they're telling me that I don't know what I'm saying.
When the princess is hungry, kilo faweri. Along. Please.
Don't worry, that's not where my evidences are. Thank you.
Which one is princess is hungry? Which one is rubbish?
I'm so sorry, Auntie Princess. Don't read this now, no verse.
I'm asking because some questions I can't see them. This thing is too far. I only are able to see the one they pin, and I know that you mentioned some things yesterday. So, and I don't want those who were not even around yesterday to miss out on the things you said. That's why that's why I'm trying to clarify it. This lady made an important statement yesterday saying that when she was bleeding, he was still having something with her. But she said something which is salient that all of you are not listening to. Joke. She said even when she was okay and she would meet with him, after she met with him, immediately she would start bleeding. Funny.
Then I'll not take you a text. Now, why do I always bleed? And you'll now be like, maybe because I don't want to be vulgar. Then
did he use anything on you? Did he use any cloths when you were bleeding?
No,
did you give any?
If he does that, that's straight. That means he's straight bold doing it. No, he didn't do any of that shit. I don't need to.
Did he give you anything to say? Did he give you anything to say? Oh, since you are bleeding, use this thing to rub. Did he?
No. I share drinks with him. He likes Maltina and maybe 5 Alive. So I used to share drinks with him. I don't know which of the drinks I must have shared. I don't know. I shared.
But he didn't give you any other thing to say. Oh, no, because you complained of it. That's what I want to establish, because people get carried away by But that's why I want to establish that. And now, from what you said yesterday and today, I've picked a lot of points. I was asking. Obviously, yesterday I didn't even have any clue. My own was just to get the truth about which you said, your own truth, so that other people can learn from it. But the way people are doing now, this is not a matter of joke. Somebody is explaining her truth. Do you expect me to be cutting her? I asked her a lot of questions. She answered. Now it's time for her to express herself. You are saying rubbish. I don't, Halima, have I met you before now? No. Jerry.
So sorry, ma'am.
No, Wala. So okay, before you continue, I just quickly want to say this. I just read some comments now about people saying questions, and questions to the person interviewing. Yesterday, for those of you that are not here, we asked Halima several questions and she answered and explained, you understand. But we didn't finish. That is why we decided to finish now. And it's not like I'm confused or anything. When she's explaining some things, I feel like we should shed more light on some things she mentioned yesterday that pertains to her health. That's why I bring her back. So this Apostle Suleiman, I don't really know. I don't know the guy. How I know him is when I saw his name on the blog. You understand what I'm saying?
But people, they will not believe you, and you're a Christian, and you don't even know him.
I don't know him. I can't lie. I only saw him on blog.
I know him.
I saw him on blog when they wrote about him.
Okay.
But what I'm doing is, the reason you are here is to shed light so that people will not run into this problem. And instead of them to concentrate, they are there making fun.
Please, just help me add. So there's somebody you add to this live, please.
Okay.
Godson dot son 40. This lover, please. I don't know. Can you send the request so that we can add you
to Godson son 40?
How do
So
you
I
handle
think
it?
everybody, Halima, I think basically I'm learning a lot from what you're saying. And I
Okay.
think a lot of people, instead of making jabs or whatever, this is, it's not easy what you're doing, coming out. You are being courageous about this thing. I cannot imagine the backlash from your friends, from your family, from your colleagues. But why I'm passionate about this is in Nigeria, and I say it, I stand by it. When something happens and involves a man or a woman, Nigerians are quick to condemn the woman and say, oh, why did the woman do? Two people are involved in something. Somebody is coming out to speak her truth. That's why the fact she's saying, I made a mistake. I don't want other people to make this mistake. I want them to learn from my story. I don't want to die in silence. I really don't think it's something we should be joking around about. I don't think so. I think what people should do is, the way I am listening and trying to get points, for them to listen so they can pick. For all you know, there are some
It's
people on
okay,
this
man.
slide
Very sorry.
that Suleiman is still talking to. For all you know, Eshima Wambe, that Suleiman is still tricking. And they won't listen now until they fall prey. My sister, please continue.
Yeah, so where did we stop from? So sorry.
You were talking. You were talking about you talked about your ailments. What after the ailments? Then I asked you. I said, did he give you money? Did he give you that money in cash? You said no. He didn't give you money. Then you now read some charts.
Yeah,
You know,
that he doesn't do the transfer, which was in 20. That was 2018. You understand? So if in 2018 we were talking and chatting that way, which means we
yeah,
were still communicating, he knew about
exactly.
me being sick. Him
So now you
pretending
got
like
to
he
the point.
doesn't know.
You
Yes,
got to
him
the point
saying yes, him
where they are
saying that.
trying to say, maybe you don't know what happened. Like they are trying to say maybe you
Yes,
did
like
you
I don't
didn't
know
really
what I'm
date him.
talking about.
And so that's where you were before the thing went off.
Yeah, it's not
You
fair.
were
Let
you showed
people
us receipts of your
express how they
relationship.
feel.
You showed us receipts of your relationship, receipts of the messages to say yes, this truly happened. If it didn't happen, I won't be calling him papi. We won't be having this kind of conversation. And that he never even reached out. And then I was now asking you that when you were bleeding, did he ever give you anything to use on yourself? You now said no, he didn't give
No,
you.
I can't lie on him. The what he didn't do, I will not say he didn't.
So that's where we were. That's around where we were.
No. I did. Well, he didn't. He only gave me drink Maltina or juice. That's all. Because I cook for him here. He tells me what he wants to eat, and I cook. And he comes
Wow.
and eats, so I know the things he eats and drinks. So when a pastor, when a person different one, I know that person when me know. I don't know a pastor. I only know him as a pastor now. Good luck. I never knew him as a pastor. His name
You
is
found out
Papa.
later.
That's it. His real name is Papa. People call him Papi. Papa actually is his name. His father gave him that name. So me saying Papi is just me, adding the Papi. Yeah, I call him Papi, my dear. Now the name what they call people like that time. So I did my own mistake, and right now I want to just free my mind. Whatever happens, since no one cares about my health. So I mean, it's good that I'm here to talk about my story. You understand? I have a lot of people here who want to come in. I don't even know how they want to come in now. I don't
They are
know.
not the person you mentioned. The person you
Yes.
mentioned, I don't think they saw his request because a lot of requests are coming
Can
in.
you send a request? I don't want to call her name before they rush and call her now.
Okay.
Can you send your request?
You said Godson. Is that the person's handle?
Yes.
Can you type it? Type the handle. Can you put the handle there?
Because I'm not using, let me use my own phone to send the message.
Okay.
Yes.
To send the handle.
Better. Yes. That's the handle I just posted with my name.
Okay. Okay. God's.son. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Please, just lover, check your draft.
Okay. So can I ask, who is this person to you, or who is this person to him?
No. Let the person come on. When the person comes on, then we'll know. There's no need, because I realize calling the people's name is not something that is advisable, so that it should just be a surprise here.
Okay, okay,
Yes.
okay. So while we are waiting for the person to join, just continue from where you stopped, where you said obviously you had this relationship with this man. You didn't know that he
No, I
was a
didn't know.
pastor,
I didn't know.
and
If I know, I don't run now. I know go
and
wait
with
make them chop
you,
me before I run.
he was just your boyfriend, and
Yes.
they are saying he didn't send requests. Can you read it?
Okay. No problem. The person wanted to maybe another time.
Tell them to help you invite the person.
My dear, I don't tire. I don't tire. Time they go. Mo hurry. Mo just round up this. Mo just round up.
So, have you sent the person a message?
I'm sending it.
Okay. Maybe they've not read it.
They have because they are actually watching. The person is watching. So
Tell the person to resend the request. Tell the
no
person
problem.
to resend the request.
No problem. The person just called me. Then let him go and preach now. That's his work.
Okay.
How are you, my dear?
Hi, Halima.
Wow.
Hi, Princess. How are you?
I'm fine. Oh, who is this, please?
Introduce yourself.
Like I've literally been crying all through here. I've not been on Instagram for
I'm so
a
sorry.
while, and
I'm so sorry.
I got to hear about all of this yesterday, and I saw the one you did yesterday, and I spoke to Halima, and I said, it's amazing. None of the people that used to hang out with you are coming to defend you. Like, I do not understand that. What kind of friends are those people?
Hold on, dear Benita. This lover said, so when I let her know, why didn't I run? As I won't go, it go drag me back. I won't go. It's not easy. She's one of the people that will actually say something now, because when she called me, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe you want to do this,
Sorry,
So
is
just
her
go
name
ahead, my
Benita?
dear.
Yeah,
Is your
that's
name
Halima.
Benita? Okay.
Yes.
Halima,
Look
you
at the
remember this
picture.
photo you posted?
That's
If you
her.
you
That's
remember
her
this?
picture. That's her.
Okay, Princess. Oba, I'm gonna go straight to the point
Thank you.
with
Okay.
the little that I know about this whole thing. Yeah, Halima and I were besties at the time I just came back from the UK. We were rolling like every day. We would hang out. We would do stuff together. Halima is a good person. If anybody comes here to say anything else about her, I don't know about that. But what I know about this lady is she's a fantastic soul. She's a giver.
Please, you know Johnson with me?
Of course I do. I think that was 2012, 2013, thereabouts. Yeah.
Okay.
May 8th is my birthday.
That's
May
my birthday.
9th. Yeah. Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow. I found the birthday May. Anyway, so May 9, I celebrated my birthday in 2013 at Radisson Blue Hotel in Victoria Island. And Halima and I, we stayed in my friend's hotel back then, the man I was dating back then. And then the next day, she was crying about something.
Okay.
I don't want to expose all that here. And I now told her, Halima, do you know what? I want to go get a tattoo. She now said, let's go. We went to the tattoo parlor, and guess what she was doing? She changed the name of Suleiman here on her finger, her pinky finger, and she changed it to something else. So that was when I knew she was heartbroken. Now, before then, to be honest, she's not capping when she said all she knows is he's into oil and gas. Because all we knew that time was Halima was dating this big man that was into oil and gas.
Wow.
In fact, at a point, we thought it was Dangote. At a point, we thought it was Dangote. We were like, until when I later found out it was Johnson. So, like she rightly said, they used to hang out at Prote Hotel and all that, and her place at Maryland. My pain here is, the reasons I've been crying here is, Halima is not denying the fact that she did not date this man. She's come out to tell her truth. But my point is, a man that a lady has done abortion for 3 times.
Wow.
A lady that you sleep with on her period. She went through all of this. I knew when Halima was bleeding. Nobody told me. When we go out, sometimes we have to carry extra tampons, pad, and the rest of it. I went everywhere with Halima at that time. We went to all her shows. We went everywhere. We would go with tampons, pad, and all of that, right? And sometimes when she's getting up, she'll tell me, babe, check, I don't stain. I'll be like, no, you're good. Go do your presentation. Go do whatever, your award, whatever you want to do, right? Now, my point is, the deed has been done. Nobody's holy. What is his name? Johnson too is human, like Halima said, that's what he says, that after all, he's human. But my thing is, you're not going to treat somebody's child that you dated for years like this. She is bleeding. She aborted for you 3 times. Maybe in the course of the abortion, something must have tampered with her womb. Maybe that's why she's bleeding profusely. Why didn't you seek medical attention for her? Why did you dump her? Why did you litter her? Where did the love you once had for her or had for her go? Why all of a sudden did she become so demon or whatever to you that you have
to... even saying I have blood to shed. I have a lot of blood to shed. Making it look like I am the one who is...
Halima, stop crying. It will be like, the thing is just so painful, like a human being would treat another person like this. See, even if that person is your worst enemy, right? Even if that person is your worst enemy, okay, you have all the resources, Johnson. You can take her to the best hospital and know what is wrong with her. And when they are treating her, you can just be like, you know what, we can't do this anymore, even if you want to leave her. But at least show concern. Somebody did
Can I quickly ask something? Benita, yeah, can I quickly ask?
Yeah, go on.
Now, I just want to be as objective as and this is me, so just take me like, I want to say, you said she aborted 3 times, and this guy didn't even care after she was born. I want to ask you a direct question. Could it be because he was not happy that you aborted the pregnancy? Could that be the reason?
Is that question for me or Halima?
It was hot.
Is it because, did he tell you, like, you know, you get pregnant, you tell him, did he say, oh, don't abort my baby, then you now went ahead to abort it? Is that what happened?
That's not even the thing. I'm telling you that this one, he knows. He asked for it. Will I be the one to say, let me carry your baby?
No, wait. You got pregnant, he asked you to do the abortion.
No, he said I should keep it. When I told him that I'm seeing my period now, the first time, he was really upset about it and even shedding tears and doing this because he likes to do this, you know. And anybody who does that is somebody who is not truthful. He's not, no, don't even, you know, there's no need for you to look down. So, you know, when he does that, I usually think maybe he's upset or something. I'll not be the one again. But, you know, oh, if you remember, Benita, when you had your birthday and I called you to say, why did you write my name on your DM telling me thank you? It was Johnson who, remember,
I remember now, he was angry that time.
Yes,
yeah.
He was angry that I was having party for my friends. This lady knows about it.
Yeah.
And I said, do you know Johnson? She doesn't even know which of the Johnson I was talking about because I did not call his name. And I said, my guy just told me now that you wrote my name on your DP, her own DP. How is this man seeing this lady's DP?
I don't know. That thing shook me because
maybe did you give him your number? Did he have your number?
I don't know him. I like I said, that time I live in the UK, I had only just visited. I go and I come back. So what I'm trying to say here is this, yeah. What happened at that time, because Halima is a celebrity and all that. So I just threw this big party for myself and she was there. Mary Ranta was there. One other actress, I can't remember, a few other actresses were there. They came for the birthday party and I now made a headline and I gave the credit to Halima. I said, my superstar friend Halima Abubakar throws a lavish party for me, just to give her the credit. And then this man called her, started fighting with her and causing drama. And I remember that scene vividly. This was 2013.
I had to tell her to edit it because I don't know who on her BB is actually following him. I don't understand. So
now let me say something. Let me say something to the ladies listening and learning if you want to learn, yeah? A lot of people on here are saying, oh, so you knew he was married, he was this, he was that, he was that. First of all, I repeat, we only knew he was into oil and gas. at that time? And then secondly, when in Nigeria has polygamy become a problem? If he's polygamous, Halima here has as well is Muslim. So if she decides to be somebody's second wife, what's the big deal? What's the big deal?
Although, Benita,
Yeah.
Halima said yesterday that when he asked her out, what he said to her that he's separated. He's not with his wife. That's what she said. Except you are not changing that.
No, Princess, I'm saying that afterwards, when she finally found out that this person is a married man, you know, relationship, at some point it has started getting sweet. You're not going to now say, okay, you want to end something good or something beautiful because I figure out that he's married. Where in the constitution is it a sin for Halima to be Johnson's second wife? Where? When has polygamy become a sin? So you guys chill with all the why were you dating a married man? Why were you dating a married man? Please, she could have been a second wife.
Benita, can I say something? Don't look at their comments. Are you with me, Benita? If you say you've been on this life or you watched yesterday, you will see the way they are insulting, even insulting me. So don't look at that. Look, continue your explanation, and if there's anything that needs clarification, they will distract you. Sure, you understand? And I have my reasons for asking, because you know we asked Halima a lot of questions yesterday. She answered everything. I asked her the remaining few today. She answered. So when I see a question in whatever you are saying, I also have to ask you. Are you with me? Which is why I asked that could it be that it was angry, saying that Shebi, now you go come on my baby, so I no go. You understand? But like you said, no matter what, if Apostle Suleiman had told her that I want this baby, and she now said, "Oh, I've removed it, but I'm bleeding," it should not be the reason why he will now abandon her, because they were in a relationship, and she said they were in a 6-year relationship, like proper one. You understand? So I don't think that one. Okay, Gist Lover is saying that.
No, Gist Lover, don't get me wrong. See, listen, let me rephrase. Gist Lover, she did not know at first. He said they were separated. He was into oil and gas. He was separated. It was along the line. Even at the time, she knew that the man was married. I don't know about that. At that time, I had probably gone back to my zone, right? So what I'm just trying to say here is the deed has been done, right? This woman was bleeding profusely. Halima will sit on her bed, on her chair. She will have to put cloth or whatever. It's simple. How do we take care of you? Abandoning somebody you dated for so long like that is where my pain is coming from. I do not know what must have gone wrong with this girl's internal organs for her to be bleeding like this. Everybody is shouting, okay, it might be fibroid, it might be fibroid. She has gone for all that treatment.
She has gone for she went for scan, she went for a complete MRI for the tummy area. And what did they say? Did they say any reason? Did they see anything?
No, that's for court. All this one. Auntie Princess, let's see the nail. The time is going. This is to one. Yes.
Okay,
let's for, you know, those info are for the court.
For the court, yeah.
Yes. So if there is any more.
Okay. Oh yeah, Benita, round up.
Yes.
I'm listening.
Right. Exactly, because I really want to round up. So what I'm trying to say is, for someone to come out to tell her story like this, let's not. Someone that is down already, we shouldn't continue to stone her to death. Yeah.
Stella said, I'm capping. I'm sitting to one side. I'm looking fair. When they took off the lights, I'm now looking black. I don't understand that. This relationship where two people, it takes two to tango. You know,
exactly.
She didn't do this thing to herself. This man should like take responsibility to an extent, you know, especially her health. Her health is where me I'm concerned. Like, it is not fair.
He should go with his money. He should go with his money, please. He should go with his money. There's no need for all that. I mean, it has passed. It has gone beyond all that now, because they are saying it's because of money we are talking about. If he didn't say trying to blackmail him, you people wouldn't have heard anything about money. Sweetheart, you know where the places have been. Don't worry about me going to churches and all that. I know what I'm doing here. Benita, no cry. Why are you crying? Benita, stop now. I don't do that. You know, Miss Mistake.
See, Benita, me, I'm very emotional. I will not be able to control myself. You said you came to clarify something. I know you are feeling bad for your friend, but the truth is, if anybody is going to take any lesson away from this, if this video is going to help anyone, you have to be as brave as Halima is. I know this is not easy for her. I can't imagine the backlash. So if you are her friend, I really just want to advise her, you really need to be strong for her, okay? Because if you start crying, she starts crying, I start crying. What
Halima,
does
Halima, do you remember the night I was at your place and you called me and you said to me that he said we should go for Kefi's party, and then we went for Kefi's thingy in her restaurant somewhere in Maryland or something?
I was there. I was there.
I just don't want to say anything while she's talking because I've been online, so there's no way we would have communicated. You know, she just sent me a message that please can she come online, and I don't know what she's coming to say, if she's going to support him, because I don't know, maybe they are friends now. You know, life can change. So I just brought her in to see. I was just saying, okay, let me see what Benita, because I've not seen her in 5 years. Because of that,
we've not seen for years. I've not seen her
because I always call you
years.
to say, what did you tell Johnson? Because of him, both of us had to separate, because everything he knows about both of us. If I need to call a lot of people, there will be a lot of people on this slide now, so that you know that everybody gets, you understand, weaknesses. We have all these things. Stand by. This one I didn't even know about. She just came on. When you see your friend going through something, whether not true or not lie, you check up on the friend.
Right.
I heard you're going through this. Is it true? I heard this. Is it a lie? No, now it wasn't like this. Now, if I gave you that impression, correct it. Simple. You're telling me I have a lot of blood to share.
Don't see. I will fight you, Halima. I don't know the Apostle Suleiman. I don't know, but I mean, I don't know him one-on-one or anything. But from the little I see, you people like maybe because he does he has some power or whatever. Let me tell you one thing. See, Halima, let me tell you one thing. I'm going to tell you straight. Yeah, you said it before. I've said it, and I've said it to Benita as well again. You have made a mistake, yes, but you have decided. I'm going to hold on to that. Except you were lying. You told me yesterday that you want your truth out there so that a lot of people will not fall victim. Okay, so it means you can't be afraid of God and afraid of man. Okay, you pick one side. Are you with me? The reason you are here talking right now is because God wants you to be here to be able to say your truth. You could be gone. Okay, if you bleed continuously for a month, you and I know you can die from bleeding. So if you've been bleeding, if you've been bleeding for that long, you fell sick, you got up, you fell sick, and you are here today. Okay, don't try and don't even give that thought a space that you kill off. What will he do? Everybody will die once. Everybody will die once. Nobody's going to die 2 times. You are here now. Use the opportunity to make sure that some people don't, because as I'm talking to you, he's chatting with some ladies. Yes, narcissists, they don't change.
This lover said, did I introduce any of my friends to him? Yes, I did, but she's not one of the people. I did.
Introduce as what? For him to just be their friends or for him to have something with them?
No. When he left, after a while, he was trying to introduce, me to another life entirely. You understand? Which is trying to think if I can allow somebody come in as a third party while we are having sex. And I'm like, I don't understand. And I said, no, I shouldn't worry, because he'll tell you, no, don't worry. If you do your eye like this, he'll tell you, no, don't worry. That's how he is.
So did that finally happen?
Huh?
Did that finally happen?
No, now I brought the girl so that he can enjoy himself.
But you were not there.
2 girls. No, I'm not involved.
Okay.
So I did introduce those girls to no, I'm not there for the threesome. If I did there, I would tell you. No, no threesome, this lover.
So he didn't meet Benita one-on-one. Like never. You didn't. Okay.
Princess,
because I
listen to
always
me
call her and I'm
for the
why
last
do you
time.
do
I said
this?
I just knew what my friend was going through, the bleeding
Okay.
and all of that. The Johnson
Yeah.
she was dating, but I never met him in person.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
I
I
was
got
with
that.
her the day she decided to rewrite on top of the his name the day we
Okay.
went for the tattoo. That's all. And then what I knew about him, he was an oil and gas magnate.
Okay. Okay.
I think that's all. People
I
need to
think
see
that's.
it.
I think.
And I hope
Yes.
people have learned from this. You know, do a background check thoroughly. Know who is engaged, who is married. If possible, post their pictures so that you will know. God knows I regretted what I did. God knows I have learned from it. If anybody wants to judge me, it's okay.
Excuse me,
I have
Halima.
already judged
Excuse me,
myself.
Halima. Can I say something? I like the fact that you're acknowledging all that has happened. And for me, it's an eye opener when a man says, "Oh, I love you so much, I don't mind having sex with you on your period." It's an eye opener for me right now because I know a host of men out there that say it. "Oh, I don't mind. I'll have period with you. I'll have sex with you on your period." Blah blah blah. You know, for me now, I'm seeing another angle to that thing. It's an eye opener for me because
When
I
my mom
remember.
heard it too, my mom was shocked. He blocked
Okay.
my mom. You know how he used to call my mom now? He blocked her.
So are you suing him? Are you going to sue him?
I already said I was suing him first before he went to send that letter. Even if he hadn't done all this, I would have sued his ass. I'm still going to sue him. I'm counter suing him.
Just
apart
from suing him, right? Which is okay. Why are we not talking about how Halima is going to heal properly, therapy, and the rest of it?
I was waiting for you to finish because yesterday that's what we started with.
Yes,
But what Halima told you yesterday, Halima said, no, Halima already confirmed yesterday. She said, first things first, she thanks God the bleeding has stopped. That's first
but
things
I need to go for therapy.
Yeah, I know. We'll come to that. So, Benita, when you don't finish your own, we'll continue with Halima. We'll round up.
Go, Auntie Princess. Oba, Halima, we'll talk later.
Okay. So now, because Halima, the thing, I didn't want to be interjecting too much, except when I needed to ask, some questions to clarify some things. Have you, now that you have summarized with Benita, can I now, talk at least from, let me say, from a neutral person ground? You understand? Okay, so the first thing is, when I asked you, I said, how are you feeling? Are you better? But you said, thank God you are no longer bleeding. You understand what I'm saying? Now, from the look of things, I can also see that you need a lot of therapy. Definitely. That is definite. You understand? But from what you have said as well, I have picked from one or two things that you are not that kind of person that would want to go out of your way to ask people for help because you don't know maybe the stress or ridicule that will come with it. But like your friend said, I know, but I want to tell you something now, and I want you to write it down. Me, I don't know you before now. I know you on TV, but not one-on-one. So I don't have anything to gain by lying to you. Number one, Otishe mistake. You've made a mistake. But you see, the most important part of it is you have realized your mistake. You have owned up to it, but now you are willing to make other people not get into that problem. So I'll tell you this one thing. No one is perfect. Everybody has a side that they don't wish people to know. Everybody has some things that they are not proud of that they've done. So I am going to tell you on that note, Halima, look at me. You see crying. Me, I can tell you, crying will damage your health. Okay? I have a lot of, if you notice, when somebody said she looks hungry, I was tired because I used medication for sleep. You know why? Let me even go there. No, don't worry. I'm saying the person was right. I was looking somehow because I'm on some medications. Because I've been having challenges with my health. But then when I was advised that, Princess,
I don't sleep too. I have to force myself to sleep.
When they start saying, Princess, stop crying, stop overthinking, I didn't listen. It has a bad repercussion. That's the one thing I would tell you. You understand what I'm saying? You have to first identify the fact that there must be a reason this thing has come to fall, so that maybe God even wants to use you for some people. That's number one. Number two, you need therapy. I'm not talking of just go and talk to someone. I am talking of a very good therapist. So when we finish, I'm going to send you the number of somebody that is extremely good. You understand? Extremely. I'm not talking of Kwekwe. You understand what I'm saying? One of the best in Nigeria. Do you understand me? I will send that to you so that you can contact the person, and then we'll move from there. Now, the other thing I want to say is this. Fine, you have said right now, you have stopped bleeding. But I also, the Bible says, Christian mighty wise me, Bobby Angel yet me, you have to be prepared all the time. Okay? And you said you normally you just live your life. You don't really the person where I'm going to now ask you, you see where you then and now God hold you. Now you hold your life. You have to look for a way to reconnect with your God one-on-one. I know you will go to churches, most they will pray, they will fast with you. That is good, because when you are in situations like this, you can't fast or pray for yourself. You need assistance. Sure, you see, but you have to trace yourself back to your God and find him and hold on to him. Because you know what I can tell you? A lot of attack is still going to come spiritually. I didn't tell you this yesterday because I know a lot of people joke too much about things, and me, I'm not like that. When the life was going off and on, first time, second time, up to the like fifth or sixth time, and I was writing, please, I can do it. I was writing it in the comment section. The
Let's not give people power. I think it's okay.
Wait, the moment I even started, the moment I wanted to start, I know what happened to me. That's I was like just
Stop
now.
So because I can see you guys writing Iyabojo. I'm done talking about.
Don't mind them. Don't look at them. Listen to me. So what I'm saying is, face your God. You see, apart from therapy, you need to find yourself back to God. You understand? God will be the judge of everybody, whether old or young. You need a personal relationship with him. Apart from maybe you go out to pray. Okay, that's the advice I'll give you online in front of everybody, but I'll talk to you in your DM. So please, if you have the chance, read your DM. But I want to tell you something. You are strong. You are courageous. What you have done, a lot of people cannot do it. And I'm going to say this. Some people on this life are still in this trap, but they are feeling my own go different. It no go different. If Loto Apostle Suleiman is the way that all these things that we are seeing, it cannot change. People like that don't change. Don't let anybody be deceiving you. It's only God that knows who is worshiping him. Who is truly worshiping him. So Halima, thank you so much. God bless you. We'll talk after the live chat, but for the sake of this chat, you have to retrace your steps back to God. You need therapy, serious one, okay? And then you need to be prepared. The road ahead is going to be rough. It's never easy to tell the truth. I don't want to tell you the things I saw when I decided to come out and say the truth. People will attack you. People you have helped, they will turn against you. But it doesn't matter. Just be looking at the person that kept you. That is God Almighty.
Yeah.
Okay. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it. Thank you for listening. I hope you're able to pick something and work on it and live a very responsible life, and teach your children how to be contented, and pray to God and go close to God. Because if I was very close to God, I should be able to, you know, the spirit of discernment, they said, but I mean, it wasn't up at that time. Maybe that's why I made a, you know, bad judgment call. But I hope you make the right decisions that are better than mine, that I have made. That's all that I have to say. Thank you all. God bless you. Thank you.
No worries. We'll talk after the live. Thank you, everyone.
Just Lover, God bless you for your timeline. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Just Lover. Though you called me out, and I just answered to the call out. There was no point of me. And for those thinking maybe I call people's name, if I call people's name, trust me, you people won't be able to sleep in Nigeria. So no, I had nothing to do with your names. So you going actually did me a favor, because I realized that none of you are worth it. None of you in Nollywood are worth it. Yes. I didn't even call your names. If I call your names, you'll be in trouble. So I leave you all to God. And God bless you, everybody. God bless you, Nigerians. Thank you. God bless you.